Okay, we got a notification. Let me check the audio. Oh, it sounds choppy. Let me let me I don't know if my mics, I have two, so maybe one is charged. Testing, testing, one, two, three, testing, testing. Bear with me. Testing, testing. Ooh, okay. We're live. All right. How is everyone on this beautiful Friday? I have a little flyway here. How is everyone? My dog's going to get started now that I'm live streaming, but that's okay. Welcome, Soul Family, to Manifest with Mo. I am Mo Mahaney Shanette, and here we talk about all things manifesting because everything you see, right? Everything we see, you, me, we are all. Let's back up. Let's back up. My words are getting jumbled. I'm going to try that again. Welcome, Soul Family, to Manifest with Mo. I am Mo Mahaney Shanette, and here we talk about everything manifesting because everything we see is a manifestation, right? You, me, we are all a manifestation of the mind of the Most High because we were first a thought in the mind of the Most High before we materialize into matter. So, therefore, it is always mind over matter. I'm coming to you today to first reassure you that everything is good. Everything is good. But also to let you know that you have what it is that you desire and you have to allow yourself to have it. You have to be in that space that you are now. I actually had notes written down for this message. I wrote those notes down probably 2 months ago now, but and I read them yesterday, and I don't know where I placed them. So, I'm giving it to you straight from source, straight from spirit, letting you know that what is for you is for you, and no one else can change that but you. You are the only person who has the power to change anything in your life. So, you're in this space now, this peace you've been desiring. You're in this space now to be in love as you desired, in love with yourself, in love with life, in love with the things that you're doing. Some of you are in love with your job, with your career. Some of you are in love with your special person. Some of you are in love with your children, and I have to specify because people go, you know, you know what I mean though, as far as being, I am in love with my children. I adore them. They are they are spectacular. And being in love is sometimes it is what is the word for it? Platonic, right? And it doesn't mean that it's in an intimate lovers type of fashion, of course, right? It just means to be very much in that situation, not just to love, but to be in that love, wrapped up in that love. So I want to clarify that. Like, I am in love with my life. I'm in love. I just did a video talking about excuse me, my favorite handbag. I recorded it, excuse me, for my other channel, right? I am in love with that bag. I absolutely, it's my favorite of all time. Um, so far, I don't know if anything's gonna come and top it. But so far she's number one. So I just wanted to clarify that and verify that that's what I mean, because it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on these days. And I don't want it to be misconstrued. Sorry. My allergies, I'm not gonna claim it. It appears to be allergy season once again. Uh, Eyes itching, throat drying out, things of that nature. Just a second, I'm gonna get a sip. Okay. All right, let's roll with this. So, um, you have been desiring to be where you are right now. I remember reading a quote. Someone said, I remember praying for the things that I have now. Do you remember praying for the things that you have now? Do you remember working to manifest the things that you have now? Do you remember creating the things that you have now? They've manifested. You're in that space. And instead of you living in it, you're thinking, your daily thoughts are, what can I do to keep it? Live in it, be in it, the same thing you did to get it. Oh, sorry, just a second. Which is be in that moment, enjoy it, live it, be on that frequency, that vibration, ride the current, the frequency, not the wave, but the current, the frequency. Be in that, be in love with your life, because what you focus on is what you are going to get. I know how it can be for things to be going so well, and then all of a sudden you have anxiousness come upon you, and you're thinking like, "Oh my goodness!" Like you're looking for things to go wrong. Don't look for those things. Look for more positivity. Look for more miraculous activity. Look for more abundance of the things that you desire. Look for more experiences of love and purity. Look for people who are a part of your soul tribe. Expect these things. You came here to create a life that you desire, but when you came into this realm, right, because of the trauma that can be experienced for billions of us coming into this world due to modern day medicine, right, and deliberate methods, we may forget. Most of us forget that we are powerful creators. Most of us forget that we forget who we are. And so it's time for you to remember, which means calling back those parts of you that are hidden, that are lost, remembering who you are and how powerful you are. Know who you are, know how powerful you are, and stand in your power. You deserve to live your best life. You may not feel like it. You may feel like you didn't do enough. Sorry, this eye itching now too. Feel like something in my eye. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me for this. You deserve to live this wonderful life. You deserve this peace that you have. You deserve the love that you have. Tell yourself you deserve it. Stop right now. Stop what you are doing right now and say, I deserve this beautiful life that I am living. Speak to yourself. Tell yourself, I deserve to experience in abundance my desires. Speak to yourself and say, I deserve to feel this love, this pure love that I am experiencing. It's time to change the way that you've been thinking that's been putting you back into that cycle from feast to famine. It's time to change the cycle from you going from lender back to borrower. It is time to change the cycle. Break the cycle. Let me check the sound to make sure I'm not too loud in y'all ear. Just a second. Okay. Just a second. Okay. It is time to break those cycles. It is time for you to break those curses. Those curses have been spoken by Saint. We talk about this a lot. When you say it's God's will and you leave it up to the will of God, it is a slap in the face to the Most High Creator because that will was given to you as your birthright to do with it what thou will. So, what will you do with it? It is yours. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to use your creative power? I ask again, how are you going to use your creative power? It is yours. It is yours. Your spiritual team is waiting for you. Your protective angels are waiting for you. You keep praying and begging and praying, and God is looking at you like, I gave you the tools. Use them. What are you asking me for? I already told you. I gave it to you. Why aren't you using it? Sorry, y'all. That little hair. Okay, there we go. That's better. Why aren't you using it? It's yours. Do with it what thou will. It's yours. So now that you've been reassured of this, reminded of this, and you remember it now, what are you going to do with your creative power? Test it out. What will you manifest into your current reality today? What are you going to bring into the physical realm today that you desire? A desire is pure. A desire is pure. The pure of heart have desires. There's other things, there's wants, there's lust, there's satisfaction from things that are low vibrational, but a desire. I hear Rick James saying fire and desire because that desire burns deep in your soul and it ignites something in you. But I know that people have tried to put your fire out. I know that they have dimmed your fire, that your fire may be burning low, but no more. Fire and desire. That fire burns with desire. That fire burns and ignites your desire. Allow it to burn. Allow your light to be so bright that it blinds those who try to cause you harm, that it blinds those who try to get in your way. Let your light be so bright that it leads your true, loving, pure at heart, soul family to you. Does it mean that you're perfect to be because you're pure at heart? No. To be pure at heart, it means that you have pure, loving affection and that you lead with love. You love unconditionally. You love unconditionally. That's without conditions. And I know it can be hard to love unconditionally. I'm not going to say hard to love conditionally. For me, it's easy to love unconditionally. But I know that the experience can be hard loving people unconditionally, but they love you with conditions. I'm going to say it again. Loving people unconditionally, but they love you with conditions. Those conditions are what you can do for them. Those conditions are how you can serve them. Those conditions are how you can make them look and present in front of other people. Those conditions are what you have they need. But you're so pure at heart, you keep loving unconditionally anyway. Guess what? You don't have to love them unconditionally up close. You can love them unconditionally from a distance. It's okay. Love those people unconditionally from a distance and love yourself up close. It's time to love yourself. Today is Friday, the day of Venus, the day of love, the day of for self-love. What are you going to do for yourself? What are you going to do for yourself? What are you offering yourself today? I started my day off slow and intentional. Slow and intentional. I took my time making my bed. I took my time starting the first load of laundry. I listened to an audio book with everything that I was doing today. I allowed the audio book to read to me to start my day. I started it slow and productive in doing things for me, loving on me. I checked in with myself to see how I feel or how I felt when I got up. Said, what do I need today? What do I need to give to me today? What do you need to give to you today? This I told you we talk about all things manifesting here because everything you see, you, me, we are all a manifestation of that beautiful, wondrous, omnipresent, omnipotent, all knowing, creative energy that flows through us. I am that I am. I am that I am. As above, so below. I am who I am below because of who I am above. I am is the most defining and powerful and potent statement that you can make, because whatever follows that is who and what and all that you are declaring yourself to be. I'm going to say it again. I am is the most defining, powerful declaration that you ever make, because what follows I am is who you are declaring yourself to be. Words are powerful and you are speaking that into your life. I heard Reverend Ike say, and I'm paraphrasing, that the curse words that you say are when you say you're sick and you put that those two words that we talk about in front of it, or that you broke and you put those two words in front of it. Anytime you say anything that you don't desire to be and you put those two words in front of it, you are declaring that on you and on your life. Words are powerful. It is time for you to become a wordsmith. What is a wordsmith? Someone who uses words in a way to create and craft, right? Create and craft a desired outcome. Some people use it to be cunning, to be deceptive. But here, the type of wordsmiths we are using our words to craft our desired outcome, our desired life. We are skilled wordsmiths. I have a journal where I actually have it's a commonplace notebook, and I have a section for food for thoughts. And so words that I'm unfamiliar with, I have a lot of if I hear it, I'm like, okay, let me look this word up and I'm gonna write this definition down so I can refer back to this. And this is a new word that I learned. Sign up for those emails. I'm not even sure how I signed up for them, but I get a word of the day, sometimes two words of the day. And they come through and I'm able to like evanescent. It means to be fleeting and to fade really quickly, to sum it up, right? So it's different ways that you can craft with your words. Different ways that you can craft with your words. And for those of you who are feeling like you shouldn't do this, you feel like it's witchcraft. Oh, she's a witch. Oh, th- think about your daily rituals and the things that you do. Think about your daily rituals. Think about your holy days that you celebrate. Think about all of these things that you do, right? The drinking of the blood and the eating of the body. Think about all of these things that you do that you never question because they told you don't question God. Well, I questioned God because when I was asking the humans around me the questions who were supposed to be answering the questions, they didn't have the answers. So I said, please explain this to me. Please let me know what's going on. And boy, did I start to get the answers. I asked why. How else will I know? I asked why. And people, well, you shouldn't question. You're not supposed to ask why. Who told you that? This is now when I would insert James Earl Jones. in uh Maurice and I talked about this. In Coming to America, who told you that? Who told you that? You have to ask. You have to question why. How else can you get it right? And I'm not religious. I don't subscribe to any religion. I see it for what it is. I'm very spiritual. I am connected. I am of and I am that I am. That's something else I want you to say and repeat after me and feel it. But you're not declaring it to me. You're declaring it to yourself and you're connecting with the most high, the great I am. So say it after me or with me, all right? I am that I am. Do you feel that power moving through you? That's called alignment. That is called alignment. I am that I am. What a wonderful time it is to be alive. We're able to share with each other via the internet, get these messages out, encourage each other, encourage ourselves. I was telling my niece the other day when I'm doing these videos, I'm talking to myself as well. I'm reassuring myself as well. I'm reiterating it to myself as well. I'm remembering it for myself as well. Because I have to remove myself and allow the Most High to speak through me. And by the Most High speaking through me, I'm absorbing what is for me. Will you absorb what is for you? Stop blocking it and thinking that it's too good to be true because it's not. Let me tell you this, before entering here, right? This life, people signed up. Have you ever signed up for something? I remember being assigned a part in church, right? So I only played my part. I didn't say the other people's lines. I only said my lines. I remember being assigned a verse to sing in the choir. I didn't sing I didn't sing the other people's verses. I only sang my verse. So guess what? When you're here now and you're on your assignment, you're singing your verse, you're reading your lines, you're writing your story. There are people who signed up to live a miserable life. Those are the constant complainers. Those are the gossipers. Those are the miserable people. Thank you. I love you too. Okay. I know. I've been smelling them when I go past every time I walk past almost. Oh my goodness, these are so this one is the Ring of Fire. Mm, it's oh oh stop and smell the roses, y'all. Stop and romantic stop what you're doing and romanticize your life. So those roles that we were talking about already have been filled. If you're busy trying to play someone else's part, who's playing your part? Who's playing your part? Play your role. Write your story. Live your story. I came here to experience joy. And once I found out that I am co creating with the most powerful being in existence, did you hear me? When I realized that, oh, but it took hardship, it took questioning for me to wake up and realize it took a lot for the Most High to get my attention. Because, see, I was so scared about what people were going to think. I was so scared about how people would treat me if they would walk away from me. Baby, guess what? Then people treated me like crap anyway. They walked away. But those who are here, my family, my true family, who love me unconditionally, that's what matters. And guess what? My phone used to ring. I need this. I need that. Can you help me do this? Can you be here? We need this. When them people left, so did all of those requests. When them people left, so did all that stress. When them people left, so did all those problems and issues. And oh, do I enjoy my peace. I enjoy my peace. You hear me? I enjoy my peace. It looked like we having some interference. At least my phone is. It looks really grainy, so I'm not sure how it's showing up for you. I'm gonna check the chat just in case someone is letting me know that you can't hear or see the live feed. Oh, deep breath. It's just such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful life. And if you don't believe anything I'm saying, just test it out and see how it works for you. And leave it in the comment section. Okay, thank you. Mari said he can hear everything is working well. Thank you, Reese. So just test it out. Just try one simple test because we are manifestation scientists, right? We're experimenting. Everything is not going to be manifested using the same methods. You have to experiment and play around. And then use your notebook, right? Use those notebooks. Use those notebooks. I have notebooks in this traveler journal traveler's notebook cover. Goodness gracious. That was hard to say. Use your notebooks and jot down the the data, so that you can refer back to it and see what worked for you. So you can see what worked for you. Because sometimes you don't remember. And then also because when you are it's hard for you to relate and you want to pay it forward. You want to encourage someone else, but you don't want to live in that space. And I talked to y'all before that a notebook, let me see, I have one right here. I don't want to disturb the video, right? A notebook is a good dumping ground where you're able to dump those things that have troubled you. And so you don't have to carry it around with you spiritually or physically in your aura. You can even forget about it. And then when someone who is experiencing similar issues that you experience, you can say, "Wait a minute, let me go back and see how I felt. Let me go back so that I can give you an answer of how I felt at that time." Because it's very important that you remember that you get what you focus on, so focus on what you desire. So dump those things that don't serve you. Pick them up when you need them to encourage somebody else. It's like giving birth. I don't remember the exact pain, right? I know the first time I was like, I'm not doing this again. And then I forgot what it felt like. I did it again and I did it again. And it's just like you when you're not in that moment, you don't remember exactly. You need me? I'm on a live stream. You need me? Mm-mm. Okay, give me about 5 minutes, okay? Just like when you are in love, I have been in love and in a relationship so long with my husband that I don't want to remember what it was like to be single. I don't want to remember those things, right? So I can only um coach someone or mentor someone or give relationship advice from where I am. But I can I can refer you right to someone, or when I talk to people I can take down notes to see what they're feeling and they're experiencing, and then refer back to those notes to ask somebody else, is this what you're feeling? Okay, well, this is what this person did. But I can tell you now, right, from my experience of how this feels. And the feeling is the secret. The feeling is the secret. So that's why we dump the things we do not desire to feel and only refer to them to help others. Like artists, right? Musical artists. A lot of them, when they first come in and they're going through struggles, they're going through hardship, heartbreak, all those things, the music is felt by people all over, right? But then when they're happy and they're at a place in life where they're comfortable, they don't feel that struggle anymore. And so we don't feel that depth of rawness in the music anymore because they're in another place. We shouldn't want them to go back to that place just to give us music. No. But they've recorded the music so people who are in that space, they can relate to that in that moment, but don't live there. Now refer to where a person is now when they're mentoring you, when they're encouraging you, when they're coaching you. because you want to get to your now of the desired state. You want to get to where you desire to be now in this moment. And it's as simple as that, but it's also complex because the work that you have to do within yourself, right? You can do it just like that. But sometimes, most times, you have to remove those blockages. And that requires shadow work, going deep down to figure out why those blocks are there, what you feel, if you're concerned about, I'm here now financially, and I remember going from feast to famine, feast to famine, feast to famine. I just want to stay in feast mode. I just want to stay comfortable. Then that means when you're in feast, right? You have to stay there. You have to live there. Don't think about those things. And so what you do, I'm being told to speak to someone financially right now. What you do with what you have, because we are in this fiat currency system, we are participating in it. As I said, we are participating in that world, but we're not of that world. We're participating in and with that world, but we're not of that world. We did not create those things. But in order to buy things, because those things, right, unless we're bartering, unless we're growing our own food, making our own clothes, all of those things, because all of these things are from nature. We used to do it, but we were tricked out of it for convenience and other things. But mostly we gave it up for convenience. And then there were the catastrophes that happened, the flat out bloodshed and murderous events that occurred, right? When we were doing our own thing, but we're not going to dwell there. We're gonna keep going for the sake of the time of this video. So, what do you do? You you have you're comfortable right now. So now it's time for you to stay comfortable. Don't think about losing anything. Think about growing it. How does it feel? Stay in that feeling. How does it feel? You can put gas in your vehicle. You have a little something in your savings account. You have income, stability. You're able to buy food. You have shelter. How does that feel? Feel the security of that. Feel the comfort in that. Most of us, um, if you're if you're a TV watcher, right? You have a TV. I'm really not a TV watcher. Um, I do watch. I'm more. I love learning. So we mostly like watch things that we're able to learn from. We do indulge in movies, yes. Love film, right? But most of the time we're consuming some type of informative film or videos, or reading or crafting, things of this nature. Go analog too, if for a while if you can, which picking up a book, picking up a coloring book, all these things. So anyway, sorry, sidebar. I'm a Gemini, excuse me. Um, but yes, do things that, like we talked about the money jar. Don't stop shaking the money jar because you have a few dollars in your pocket. Keep envisioning it and being grateful and saying thank you for what I have. Gratitude is an attitude to have. Gratitude is what keeps you in that space. Gratitude is what keeps you on that and in that frequency. Gratitude, being grateful. Because when you're grateful, you feel it on a soul level. And feeling is what? It's the secret. Feeling is the secret. What are you using your creative power for? What are you using your creative power for? What are you doing with your creative power? You were given free will. Do with it what thou wilt. All right? Do with it what thou wilt. Quit. Don't slap God. It is a slap in the face to God, to the Most High, for you to keep saying it is God's will. It's a slap in the face. It's a gift that's given to you. You're going to keep giving it back. It's the gift that keeps on giving. You're going to keep giving it back. I'm going to say it again for those of you in the back who didn't hear me. It is the gift that keeps on giving. Keep it and do what thou will with it. It's yours. It's yours. All right. You're in that space. You're living your desire. I talked to so I don't give names out and I don't give exact scenarios or examples because I didn't get permission to share all of that. But what I'm gonna say is that I talked to someone who I mentor, who I coach and encourage, and they made it to a space that they desired. And I was kind of rushing. I was like, okay, well, now the next step. And they said, you know what? I'm so happy right here. I'm gonna be right here for a while. And I said, wow, that's powerful. You've made me so happy because you're happy and your resilience, you have joy now. You have peace now and you deserve it. And they're at a place where now they're not waiting for the other shoe to fall. We talked about them sayings yesterday, right? People saying they broke, people saying they can't win for losing, people saying stuff is always going wrong. All of those curse words, because that's what they are. Now those are curse words, especially when you put the I am in front. I am powerful. I am joyful. I am grateful. I am thankful. I am love. I am extremely healthy. I am wealthy. I am in I am abundant in the way that I desire. You can be abundant in gossip. You can be abundant with issues. You can be abundant with jealousy. You could be abundant with envy. Wordsmith, craft wisely. Wordsmith, I am abundant with joy. I am abundant with love. Say those things. What is it that you desire? What is it that you desire? If you're here, if you are under the sound of my voice right now, not under, if you are listening, if you're hearing my voice right now, you deserve it. If you came here, because sometimes people come here and they leave nasty comments in the chat. Sometimes people come here and they um use my content. They take notes and then they say it in their videos, and they give the information as if it's theirs. First off, it's not even mine. The Most High is using me. So you're just helping to spread the message to those who need to hear it. But even if you came here with jealousy and envy in your heart, guess what? Deep down in your soul, you deserve joy. Joy is pure, it's greater than satisfaction, it overpowers lust, it removes jealousy, it ends envy. You deserve joy in your life. Mm. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. But somebody is in great pain and anguish. Joy is here. You have to grab onto it. I want you to grab onto it. I want you to hold on to it. I'm really disappointed in those of you who believe in the Bible, but you don't believe that you can be healed from anything. I'm really disappointed in those of you who know there is a God, who know that the Most High sits high and reigns supreme and is all powerful, yet you don't know that you can overcome anything. You have to know that you can, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what it looks like. My daughter Brielle passed away, and I kept hearing, my desire in my soul said, "You have to give her back to me. That's the only way I'll be right in this life. Give her back." And I remember that I kept it to myself for a long time. That I heard, I will give her back. You will get her back. And then I remember telling people, and people said, somebody said, "Well, that's not how God works." So I don't know what God you serve. I was very much into church this time. I was an evangelist at this time. And I said, I don't know what God you serve, but or where you getting these facts from, but I know she'll be back. And so Marlo was born, and then Milan. And I look at Milan and the gestures and the she did something that signified to me who she is. And when she did that thing, I just, I mean, I cried and I cried and I held her and I cried and I cried and I said, I'm complete. I'm complete because I knew this is my life. So it's for me to know that I have to know. We talked about this yesterday or day before yesterday, allowing other people to use your creative energy. Oh, I use my creative energy, my will that was given to me, my birthright that was given to me. And when they said that it couldn't happen because of the damage that they had done to me, I said, this is my body. No one commands or has power over my body but me because I am that I am. Do you hear me? Because I am that I am. Speak life into your situation today. Speak love into your life. Speak joy into your life. I don't know who you are, but your family will be better. Catch up to it. Be there. See it now from the space that you're in. See it now from the space that you're in. See it now from the space that you're in. Because that's what we did as a family. We saw it. Even though we were in pain, we were in agony at that moment, we saw it. You see it. Don't you hurt yourself. Don't you do. You keep living. Look, find you a rose and smell it. As cliche as that might sound, I don't care. Stop and smell the roses. No, that's perfume. Now that's sweet. This is riches right here. They bottle this up and sell it back to you, right? This is nature's riches. This is the riches of nature right here. Connect with nature. Love nature. Smell nature. Feel nature. Be nature. I am that I am. And I love you all so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Have a beautiful life, right? What a wonderful time to be alive. I love you all so much, as I said before, but I want you to know that I really, really, truly do. And you have a beautiful day. And um, let me know in the comments below. Just, I don't want you to write what you're manifesting. You know what? Just put a heart, whatever color heart you want to put in the comment section below. Just put a heart in the comment section below. And remember, you can always email us manifest with Mo, that's MOH at gmail.com. What it is that you are needing encouragement for in your life. And you just need to get it out and you need to tell somebody who believes with you, who hears you. You're not crazy. You're not asking too much. All right. So I will talk to you soon.